yoga sculpt. And again, just a set of blocks and a set of light weights. We're going to start on our back and just bending your knees, planting your feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. Allow your arms to fall by your side. You can also bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just realize there's no music. And just starting here with your breath. Deep inhale, filling your lungs all the way to the top. And on your exhale, sinking deeper into your mat. Few more rounds of breath here. You have your hands on your heart, your belly. Gently release your palms by your side, palms facing down. We're going to continue with that breath. This time, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, deep inhale. On your exhale, lower your hips down. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze, lift, and hold. Exhale, lower. We're going to repeat that, adding the arm. Bring your palms facing in, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, lift your arms, tap your thumbs overhead. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. One more just like that. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, lift your arms. Thumbs tap overhead. Exhale, release down. We're going to add on, keeping the hips lifted. Inhale, hips and arms. Thumbs tap overhead. Hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, press into your feet. Thumbs tap overhead. Hips stay high. Exhale, cactus. Exhale, lower. Final round. Inhale, lift. Thumbs tap. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Draw your knees gently in towards your chest, curling yourself into a ball. Maybe add a gentle sway from side to side. Gently sway back to center. Cross your ankles. We're going to rock and roll ourselves a few times along our spine. Little spinal massage here as you rock and roll. As you rise up, plant your hands, and we're going to find a child's pose. Draw your knees wide, sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your fingertips out long, placing a block between your fingertips. The higher the block, the more challenging it is. You can place the block low, medium, or high, allowing your forehead to come back to the floor. Hips sink in towards your heels, coming back to your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, rise up. Set that block off to the side. Find a tabletop at the center of your mat. Rest under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly. Deep inhale, find your cow. On your exhale, untuck your toes, scoop and arch, round your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes. Spiral your elbow creases to the top of the mat. Spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, press it all the way. On your next few rounds, keep the tops of your shoes or your feet pressed into the floor. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, let it go. One more with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back, flexing through your right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Draw your right knee to the right hip and shoulder. Take it straight back, making a teardrop shape. We're going to reverse that direction. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, draw towards your right hip, knee to nose. Take it straight back. Pressing the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through the right side body. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, reach as far as you can and then release your left hand down. Release your left cheek or ear towards the floor. You can stay here with your right hand boxed out, or you can extend your right arm. Long line of energy. Your right arm is extended, gently box out your right hand under your right shoulder, press into your right palm. Left arm lifts. Release it back under your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your right leg, point your toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right leg up and over to the outer left hip. Inhale, right leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kick it straight back. Rainbow up and over. Maybe looking over your left shoulder this time. Maybe you can see your right heel. Inhale, right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow, the biggest side sweep that you can find. Holding here and breathing. Gently release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf or ankle. Untuck both your toes. Press into your palms and press your hips back. Feel that stretch in your outer hips. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, release your right knee under your right hip. Bumping your hips side to side. Repeat the same thing on the left leg. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend your left leg straight back, flexing your left foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Tap and hold. We're going to lift that left leg. Draw your knee in towards your chest. Deep exhale. Round your left knee out towards your left hip. Take it straight back. We're going to reverse that direction. Inhale, lift your left leg. Left knee to left shoulder. Knee towards your nose. Take it straight back. Pressing the ball of your left foot in towards the floor. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, sweep it under the left side body, hovering and holding. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread it. Reach as far as you can and then release your right hand. Allow your right cheek or ear to release to the floor or to a block. You can stay here with your left hand boxed out or lengthen your left fingertips along to the top of the mat. Continuing to press your heel away from your body. Box out your left hand if it was extended, press into your left palm. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, release your right hand to your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your left leg, strong point through your toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow up and over the right hip. Inhale, lift straight back. Exhale, tuck it in. Tap it down. Lift it up. Take it straight back. Exhale, rainbow. This time, maybe looking over your right shoulder. Maybe you could see your left heel. Once more, inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, tuck it in. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow as far over as you can to the the right side with your left foot. Gently release your left knee to the outside of your right knee, shin, or ankle, and press your hips back. Feel a stretch in your outer glutes. Inhale, rock forward. Release your left knee under your left hip. Tuck both your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward. Lift your hips, coming to our first downward facing dog. Press your heels towards the floor for 1 more breath. And now begin to pedal out your heels. Bend and extend, one knee at a time, allowing your hips to move from right to left, warming up your lower body. Biceps hug your ears. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrist, the top of your mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, finding a ragdoll, and gently sway side to side. You can have a deep or gentle bend in both of your knees. Really allow your lower back to release. Let your neck hang loose, pulling further down towards the floor. Sway back through center, right hand on the floor, left arm to the ceiling. Deep twist. Release your left hand down, reach your right arm to the ceiling. Deep twist. Release your right hand down. With a gentle bend in both of your knees, slowly roll all the way up. And neck and shoulders the last to arrive. Inhale, sweep both arms high. Exhale, draw your right knee up, single leg mountain. Exhale, cactus. Open your right hip. Draw everything back in line. Exhale, open. Bring it in. Exhale, open and hold. Seal your right foot to the inside of your left ankle, calf or thigh, finding tree. You can keep your arms in a cactus. You can grow your branches. You can bind your arms behind your back, any variation of tree. Our breath here. Inhale, cactus. Release your right foot from your right ankle or calf. Draw everything back in line, single leg mountain. We're going to find bird, sweep your right leg back, reach down, hands to the floor or to a block. Hips are square, right foot flexed, L step lower, lift it up, point your right toe, Shiva squat, tuck it in, kick it out, L step lower, and lift, Shiva squat. 3 more, L step, flexing your foot, tuck it in, kick it out, 2 more. Next one, L step to Shiva, hold the right leg straight back, flex through your right foot. We're gonna pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gentle bend in your front left knee. Plant your right foot. Seal your right heel, bend into your front left knee. Inhale, rise up, find your warrior one. You can adjust your stance if you need to. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Keep your upper body where you're at and straighten your front left leg. We're going to find pyramid. Continue to pull your right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, lengthen. Release your arms, find your hands behind your back. This will allow you to keep a flat back as you hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Pause halfway. Check in on your hips. Lengthen the crown of your head. You can release your hands at any time. Exhale, release down. Releasing your forehead towards the floor, towards your left toes. You can release your bind, framing your left foot, hands on the floor or blocks at any time. Feel free to create a bend into that front left knee to release some of that tension. You can try straightening that front left leg for a deeper pyramid stretch. Right toes at 45. Left toes forward. Keep your right hand on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm high. Continue to draw that left hip back. It's going to naturally try to press forward, keeping your hips in one line. Bend into your front left knee. Walk your right hand up, palm print forward, and lift your right leg. Revolved half moon. You can keep that right foot on the floor. You can lift it a few inches. You can lift it a few feet. Plant your left hand to meet the right and back to your bird. Keep your left hand on the floor, open up your right hip, find half moon. Square out your hips one last time, release your right hand down, right leg stays lifted, and then plant your right foot to meet the left. Find a chair, pulse it for 3, that's 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Find your ragdoll. Come back to that gentle sway. Come back to your breath. Lower back is loose. Sway back through center, release your palms to the floor. Right hand forward, left arm to the ceiling. Release your left hand down, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Release your right hand down. With a gentle bend in both of your knees, slowly roll all the way up. Your mountain pose, inhale, arms overhead, lift your left knee. Deep inhale, flexing your left foot. Exhale, cactus, open your left hip. Inhale, reach. 2 more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, and hold. Now seal your left foot to the inside of your right foot, ankle, calf, or thigh. Finding tree, grounding through your right foot. Avoid putting any weight or pressure in that right knee. Any variation of arms here, you can stay cactus. You're welcome to bring your hands to heart center. You can bind your arms behind your back. Holding and breathing. Shoulders relax down and back from your ears. Come back to your cactus. Release your left foot, draw everything in line. We're going to sweep that left leg back, reach your hands down to the floor or to a block, finding your bird. Hips are square, left foot's flexed, L step lower, and lift, point the toes, Shiva squat, tuck it in, kick it out, L step lower, and lift, point the toes, Shiva squat. 3 more, you've got this, L step, lift it up, Shiva squat, L step, Shiva squat. 1 more. Hold your left leg lifted, flex the foot, pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it high, bend into your front right knee, plant the ball of your left foot and pivot your left heel down. Inhale, rise up. Keep that bend in your front right knee, warrior 1. Adjust your feet if you need to, widen or shorten. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, straighten your front right leg and pull your right hip back. Left hip forward. Deep inhale. On your exhale, stay there or bind your hands behind your back. Left toes at 45, right toes forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward into your pyramid. Pause when you reach halfway. Pull that right hip back just an inch or 2 more. Lengthen the crown of your head further toward the top of your mat. And gently release all the way down. At any point in time, you can release your bind. You can plant your hands on blocks or the floor to frame your right foot. When that right hip starts to inch forward, which it will, think about drawing your left hip forward. Holding here and breathing. Maybe create a bend into that front right knee. Maybe try to straighten it. Left hand stays on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, right arm high. Revolve pyramid. Try to keep your back left foot sealed to the floor. 45 degrees. Bend into your front right knee. Walk your left hand A palm print forward, lift your left leg. Revolved half moon. Now lower your right hand, keep your left leg where it's at. Right hand on the floor on a block, inhale, open up, find your half moon. Opening up your left hip. That left foot can be towards the floor or higher. Square out your hips, left leg stays lifted, release your left hand, and then step your left foot to meet the right, pedal it out. Come back to your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back, runner's lunge. Step your left foot back. Coming into your high plank. Option to lower your knees down at any time, elbows tucked in. Release all the way down for 3, 2, and 1. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, mini cobra press up. Release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press that full cobra. Look over your left shoulder. Come back through center. Over your right shoulder. Come back through center. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Pedal out your heels. Coming back to your down dog. Back to your breath. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Pull your shoulders down and back. Grab a block. We're going to place the block under our left foot. Of course, at any time, you can release that left foot to the floor. Grab one weight in each hand. We're going to side tap that right foot. Reach your left arm up. Cross body crunch. Side tap, crunch. Side tap, right knee. Left elbow. Lift and tap. Excuse me. Keep it going. Drawing that left elbow down toward your right hip. Drawing that right knee up toward your left shoulder. Side tap and reach. Using that block under your left foot. It's a little more balance challenge. Keep it going. Slow it down as much as you need to. Almost there. Keep it going. Crunch and lift. One more. With that left foot still on the block, take your right foot, big wide step. We're going to find a deep plie pulse. Hands on your hips. Pulse, pulse, right heel lifts and lowers. Pulse, pulse, right heel lift and lower. So that left foot stays elevated on the block. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips. Avoid rolling forwards or backwards. Use mirrors that you have around you. Knees tracking out over your toes. Maybe looking down, you can see your toes peeking out inside of your knees. If you can't, try lifting your hips a little bit higher. If you're coming more into a knock-knee position, just bring those hips a little bit higher. One more. Release it down. Walk your right foot back in. This time, left hand on your hip, right arm high. Draw your right knee to your right elbow. So you can keep that left foot on the block if you'd like. At any time, of course, you can always release that left foot to the floor. Crunch and reach. Keep it going. Right elbow to right knee. Crunching that right oblique. Strong point through your right toes. Reach it up. Crunch it down. Almost there. We have a quick transition to bring that block under the right foot. In 3, 2 more, 1 more. All right, quick transition. Make sure you got plenty of space to the left side. Bring that block under your right foot if you use it on the left. Left hand on your hip, reach your right arm high, side tap, crunch it in, side tap, crunch, and tap. Right elbow to left knee, reaching and crunching. Draw it in, reach it up. Got it. Stay with it. Standing core work. Right elbow to left knee. Crunch that right elbow down towards your left hip. Draw your left knee up towards your right shoulder. Reach and crunch. Give me 2 more. We're going to find that sumo squat next. Last one. All right, big step out with that left foot. Keep your right foot on that block if it was there. Hands on your hips. Double pulse. Hold it low. Left heel lift and lower. Pulse. Pulse. Hold it low. Lift and lower. Keep it going. Shoulders stay stacked over your hips. And just resting your hands on your hip creases. You can always look down. Check to see if your knees are tracking out over your toes. If they are, you should just see your big toe peeking out from the inside of your knee. So not passing your toes, but in that direction as opposed to more forward. If your knees are coming forward into a knock-knee position, just lift your hips a little bit higher. 1 more. Double pulse, hold it low, left heel lift. And lower, walk that left foot in. Right hand on your hip, left arm high. Crunch it in, tap it down. Left elbow, left knee. Reach and crunch. Left elbow to left knee. Reach it up. Tap it down. You've got it, stay with it. There. Nice work, Mindy. Way to stay with it, controlling that movement. This is not an easy one. It looks easy, especially when you add the block. You're like, oh, it's just a little elevation. But you make it look easy. Give me 1 more. Release it down. From here, we're going to widen that stance, bring that block off the side, keep the weights where you're at. We're going to find goddess pose, deep bend the knees, elbows wide, draw your elbows in, open up, big star, side bend to the right, come to center, side bend to the left, come to center, goddess pose, elbows in, elbows open, big star. This time start to the left, come through center, deep core work here. Oh yeah, goddess pose. Close and open, side bend, and just alternating which side you start with. Bring it in, open, lift it up, side bend. Last time, come back to center, release it down. Walk your feet in. We're going to find that tree again. Ground through your left foot. Slide your right foot to the inside of your left foot. Calf. Or you can slide it up towards your thigh. Palms facing in. We have an Arnold press. Full bicep curl. Press it up. Release it down. And extend. So it doesn't matter how high that right foot is. The most important part is that your right hip is open. Palms facing up, in towards the same shoulder, lifting your arms overhead, bring your palms back out in the direction that you're looking. Curl, press, bend, extend. Give me one more full curl, press it up, bring it in, release it down, circle out that right ankle, switch directions, ground through your right foot, find tree on the right foot, slide your left foot to the inside of your right ankle, calf, bring it up higher or lower, palms facing in, half hammer curl, bent fly lift, lower, and extend. Half curl, bent fly, release it down. If you get the weebles and wobbles, try to ground through all 3 points of your right foot. Expand your toes like you're trying to grab something with your foot, and then grip the earth. Half hammer curl, bent fly lift, and lower. A few more. Almost there. Keep the shoulders relaxed down from your ears. Left hip is open. That knee starts to pull forward. Open it back up. Finishing up where you're at. Gently set those weights to the top of your mat. Bring one block in front of you. We're going to find a tabletop. Walk your hands up, palm print forward, tuck your toes. Hover your shins, find your bear. Press into your palms, lift your hips, lift your right leg. Release down, find that bear. Tap your right toes, lift your hips, lift your left leg. Release your left foot, coming back to that bear. Press it up, right leg. You're alternating single leg, down dog, to a bear. As you tuck that foot back in, kick it up, stretching those legs, pressing into your palms. One more on each side. Once you get there, release your knees down. Come back to that tabletop. Bring that block and place it between your thighs. Wrists back under your shoulders. We're going to tuck our toes, hover your shins, and then swivel your hips to the left, knees to the right. Come back through center, hips to the right, knees to the left. Just a little swivel side to side. So you're rotating onto that outer foot, moving from the balls of your feet closer to your pinky. Side to side, slow and steady. Can be a deep bend, can be a soft, slow bend. Keep going. Side to side. One more time on each side. Bring it back to center. Set that block off to the side. Come back to your tabletop, tuck your toes. Tap right hand to left shoulder, step it down. Right hand to left knee, step it down. Left hand to right shoulder, tap it down. Opposite hand to opposite knee, tap it down. So you're tapping your hand back to where you started under your shoulder. After tapping the opposite shoulder, and after tapping the opposite knee. Try not to sway the hips side to side. At any point in time, you can lower your knees and do this from a tabletop. Back remains flat. One more on each side. Left hand and right hand. All right, finishing up where you are. Set the weights off to the side. We're going to come and lay onto our left hip. Bend your knees. Draw your right elbow wide. And then try to rotate your gaze up towards the ceiling so we're all the way up our chest. Knees are on top of each other over to the left. Yeah, on your left, so your left hip, but then your shoulders are back. So you can start with your left, just like you're laying like on your left side, and then draw your elbows wide and rotate. No weights, not yet. We'll add this in. From here, just crunch it up, release it down. So you're trying to bring your right rib cage towards your right hip. Crunch and release. Slow and steady. As you release your head, neck, and shoulders down, you want to draw that right shoulder close to the floor. That left shoulder stays in contact. Maybe your right shoulder taps, maybe it just hovers. Keep it going. Crunch and release. Right rib cage towards right hip. 2 more, crunched up. Release it down, last time. From here, come back onto your right forearm. Grab a weight into your left hand, still with your knees bent out in front. Right arm reaches high. Clamshell with the tricep bend and extend. So left elbow directly under your left shoulder, right arm to the ceiling. As you lift that top right knee, yeah, just like a clamshell, and then top arm lifts. Perfect. Now you can stay here. If you want to add a little additional core work, you can lift your left hip, pressing into your left knee, or just stay with your hips grounded. Lots of things moving here. We're working that right tricep. We're working our right outer glutes. If you're lifting your hips, you're adding in some additional core work. More. Lift and lower, 1 more. Onto our back, grabbing both weights this time. Legs are out long. Draw your right leg towards the ceiling. 1 weight in each hand. Reach up, release down. Just the right foot, reach up, release it down. So you're lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. Your legs are in an L shape, right foot to the ceiling, left leg long. That left foot can tap the floor. If you want to make it more challenging, you can hover that left leg. You can always create a bend in the knees if you'd like. Bending that non-working side, that left side, will help a little bit release some of that hip flexor tension. 2 more. 1 more. All right, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Switch sides. Right leg down, left leg lifts. We're gonna lift up, reach for your left toes. Ankle, shin, knee, thigh. Reach for what you can. You can always create a gentle bend in one or both of your knees. If you'd like to release some hip flexor tension, hamstring and quad release, you can draw your right knee to the ceiling and plant your right foot on the floor. Likewise, to make it more challenging, you can hover that right leg. Lift and lower. Reach for that left side. Next up, we're going to roll onto our right side. For those crunches, keep it going here. Still reaching to the left leg. Give me 3 more. Crunch and release. 1 more. All right, gently release it down. Set the weights off to the side, but keep them nearby. Bend your knees. Resting yourself down. Knees are stacked on top of each other. Out in front of your hips, elbows wide, and then draw your left elbow down. A little spinal twist here. When you're ready, deep inhale. Exhale, crunch your left rib cage towards your left hip. So your right shoulder stays into the floor. As you crunch up, you want to keep that left elbow as wide as you can. Maybe noting how this side feels compared to the right side that you previously did. Lift and lower. Up, release it down. 2 more. 1 more. All right, box out. I'm sorry, not box out, but release your right forearm. under your right shoulder. Grab the weight in your left hand, reach your left arm high, clamshell with a top arm tricep bend and extend. Open and close. Stay here. If you want to add some additional core work, you can lift the hips, tricep work, outer left glute work, adding in the core work as you lift the hips. Just a few more. I just realized what time it is, Mindy. I'm so sorry. We'll do a speed stretch and cool down. 8:44. Time flies when you're having fun. One more. All right, release it down. Set the weight off to the side. Come onto your back. Reach your arms and legs long, full body stretch. Imagine I'm pulling your ankles in one direction and pulling your wrists in the other. Draw your knees into your chest, curling yourself into a tight ball. And then find your version of happy baby. Hands behind your thighs, the outer ankles, or your outer feet. And just draw your knees towards your outer shoulders, avoiding your rib cage. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Knees back into your chest. Release your left leg long. Find your hands on your right shin, flexing through your left foot. Right knee comes to the outer right shoulder, point flex, circle out your right ankle. And then with your left hand, draw your right knee over to the left side of your body. Gently look over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch, or up towards the ceiling for a gentle stretch. Come back through center, draw your knees in towards your chest. Release your right leg long. Find your hands on your left shin. Flex through your right foot, point flex, circle out your left ankle. Left knee towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. With your right hand, guide your left knee over to the right side. Gaze up towards the ceiling or over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Come back through center, draw your knees in towards your chest, and allow the soles of your feet to come towards the ceiling. Flex your toes for one more round of breath, as if you're trying to stamp the sole of your foot towards the ceiling. Maybe you can reach your hands up, point flex, circle out your wrists, your ankles, wiggle your toes, everything moving all class. Supported, legs up the wall. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll yourself a few times, as many or as little as you'd like. And then coming up to a comfortable seat. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing my yoga sculpt. That just flew by this morning. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Mindy. Namaste. You're welcome.